Some games actually delivers heart-touching story, smooth gameplay and overall excellent experience that always keeps in our mind. Alright, presenting 10 mobile games that you must play before you die. So don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. Alright then, let's begin. So starting off with number 10, the Modern Combat series. Honestly, it's a masterpiece of itself. If you like to play FPS shooter with intense story, breathtaking gameplay, then it's the best choice for you. You know, the Modern Combat series is a rip-off games of the Call of Duty franchise and it delivers so well. All installments in the series play similarly to that of the Call of Duty and Battlefield franchise and feature multiple missions in varied environment with different tasks for players to complete. It offers a fresh story and lots of memories. So if you still never tried it before, then you must dive into it now. Next over at number 9, Shadow Fight 2. I still remember the time when I used to play this one. I was amazed with the visuals, animations and fighting styles. And most importantly, it has a really great story that will hook you in always. The game features tons of weapons, armors and powers and you can even upgrade them. It was 2014, so that time a game like this one, it was just amazing. Yeah, there is a sequel, Shadow Fight 3, which is good for the graphics and major improvements, but the story is not good enough compared to the second installment of the series. So Shadow Fight 2 is a crazy fighting game that you should definitely try. Also, you can check out the Mortal Kombat mobile, it's so brutal. And on number 8, Need for Speed Most Wanted. I know there are more games which is better than this in terms of graphics and features, but if you ever played it before, then you know why this one is on the list. It's definitely a cult classic game where you will enjoy the beautiful graphics as well as the most exciting and spectacular competitions. In Need for Speed Most Wanted, you will see more than 40 coolest sport cars and prototypes of supercars, different tracks, modes and conditions, while the choice among several control options provides drivers to choose for themselves the best way to merge with the technology moving at high speeds. See, I like the latest asphalt game, but personally, I'm a big fan of NFS series. And the best part is, you can race through a long run compared to the asphalt game. So, waiting for your favorite game on the list? Don't worry, just stick with me and obviously like this video without any hesitations. Now moving on to number 7, The Dark Knight Rises. It's a breathtaking game where you will play as Batman and fight against the crime in Gotham City. The game offers everything that you want from a superhero game, like the beautiful graphics and the system of close battles containing a lot of techniques from the movie. You can also pick up different items to improve your abilities as well as open up new techniques of hand-to-hand combat. You can also use the Batman's weapons to neutralize the enemy from a distance. Also at your disposal is a Batmobile or Batwing is available for traveling on very long distances. I know there is also many great superhero games for mobile and the amazing Spider-Man 2 deserve to be on the list, but if you tried out The Dark Knight Rises, you could say no one can beat this one. Unfortunately, Play Store removed the game a long time ago, but you can still enjoy this game by downloading from any third-party website. And on number 6 is Sky Children of the Light. It's an adventure game where you will get to go alongside the Children of the Light through a magical journey, where your goal is to bring hope to a desolate world and return the fallen stars to their respective constellations. The control system is perfectly adapted to touch screens. And one of the aspects that make this game unique is its system of interrogation with other players. And here you get to meet other Children of the Light, communicate with them using different gestures and hand them gifts to try and forge bonds of friendship. You can even participate in special adventure with them and try to find hidden treasures. The game has tons of things to discover and the best part for me is that players can fly in the sky. It's just amazing. So if you like adventure games, then you should play this game at least once. Next over at number 5, The Walking Dead series from Telltale. If you want a heart-touching storyline in a game, then it's a masterpiece. It's an episodic adventure game developed and published by Telltale Games. The game takes place in the same fictional world as the comic, However, most of the characters are original to this game, and unlike many graphic adventure games, The Walking Dead doesn't emphasize puzzle solving but instead focusing on story and character development. The story is affected by both the dialogue choices of the player and their actions during quick time events, which can often lead to. Anyway, if you love story-rich games, then The Walking Dead series is perfect.
I should have told you this earlier.
And on number 4, Genshin Impact. I know most of the gamers tried this game and it's great, but some gamers make fun of that it's a copy of Legend of Zelda blah blah blah. Yeah, you can say it's a rip-off game, but the game isn't bad. It has the beautiful world to explore, massive multiplayer support and much more to offer. And if you look sometimes back before the game release, there was no game on mobile that can beat a game like Genshin Impact. So I must say it's a revolutionary game for mobile devices and you must try this one before you die. So on the third number of the list, Limbo. It's a puzzle platform game that is presented in black and white tones using lightning, film grain effects and minimal ambient sounds to create an eerie atmosphere often associated with the horror genre. And if you've played it, then I think you will appreciate that this is a game that can't be left unfinished. But in my opinion, if you over the game and you think it's a great experience, so let's try it again. And the second time you play, you can feel the game properly. Cause the puzzles will be predicted, the story will be known, so you know what to do and there is no room for thinking. So as a result, it will be boring. Anyway, personally, I like the game most and it's a masterpiece for me, so it deserves to be on the list. And on number 2, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. The narrative takes place in a fantasy world filled with fictitious creatures such as orcs and trolls, where two young brothers set out on a journey to find a cure for their father's illness. The game received universal acclaim, often mentioned as an example of artistry in video games due to its heavy narrative. You know, I finished the game 6 times, and every time I play the game, it just gives me so many amazing moments. The visuals, the narrative, the soundtrack, the relationship between brothers, the gameplay mechanics, all of it, just mind-blowing. And the first time when I finished the game, it's really covered my eyes with tears. So if there is someone who never tried this one, buddy, you are missing something really special. Finally, at the top of the list, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. I am not talking about the definitive edition cause it's not available for mobile right now, so I am talking about the classic GTA series, which is GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas. Everyone will accept that it doesn't matter how many times you played it, it's a series that every time you play is entertaining, even the missions are so enjoyable. And yeah, there is some rip-off game on mobile and the best one is the Gangster series. And Gangster Vegas is the most popular among the franchise. But in my opinion, those gamers who loves to play the GTA series, they will not enjoy the game's mechanics. And yeah, for the fast missions and sometime more it's intense, but some moments later it feels so boring to play the Gangster series. So GTA Trilogy, especially the San Andreas, is must-play game on mobile devices that you should try before you die. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want more. Also, don't forget to turn on the notifications and you can share your opinion about this video in the comment section. Alright, we'll catch up in the next one. Till then, keep watching and happy gaming.